Have you ever been interrupted and felt the conversation move on as if your sentence didn't exist? It wasn't dramatic. No one raised their voice. No one declared dominance. You simply began speaking and someone else continued over you, confidently, seamlessly, and the group followed them. Why they interrupt you is rarely about impatience, it is often a calibration. Interruptions are not just conversational accidents, they are microtests of presence. When someone speaks over you, they are measuring something subtle. Will you reclaim space, or will you yield it? What it feels like internally is a brief contraction. A split second where you decide whether finishing your thought is worth the friction. You assess tone, you evaluate harmony, and many times you let it go. You tell yourself it wasn't important. That moment becomes data. In social hierarchy, conversational space equals positional weight. The person whose sentences land uninterrupted holds structural authority. The person who consistently yields mid-thought signals elasticity. Not weakness, elasticity. Often interruption is unconscious. Fast thinkers overlap speech naturally. Assertive personalities move quickly. But when the overlap consistently goes one direction, the pattern matters. Notice how repetition builds structure. The first interruption feels accidental. The second feels slightly dismissive. The third is anticipated. You begin shortening your sentences. You speak faster. You add disclaimers. The adjustment happens quietly. The mechanism behind this is allocation of attention. Groups distribute listening time unevenly. When interruptions go unchallenged, the allocation stabilizes around who holds momentum and who absorbs displacement. The content of what you are saying is rarely the decisive factor. It is the reaction that updates the system. Do you immediately defer? Do you laugh and wave it off? Do you abandon the thought entirely? Watch what changes when the interruption does not automatically succeed, when your tone remains even and your sentence continues, when eye contact holds instead of retracting. The dynamic often recalibrates without confrontation. Interruptions reveal who assumes space and who negotiates for it. They are less about rudeness and more about measurement. Social systems constantly test whose voice anchors the room and whose voice adapts to it. And once you begin noticing that these overlaps are structural signals rather than random accidents, the pattern becomes visible. What once felt like bad timing starts looking like quiet positioning.